Hi, I'm Scott Schreiner, the Record Publishing Company Weekly News Division Associate Editor, and I'm here with Bob Gaetjens, the editor of the Streetsboro Gateway News. And what we'd like to do for you today is just give you a little brief but informative preview of what you're going to see in tomorrow's edition of the Gateway News, the latest edition coming out Wednesday, August 21st. Got a whole lot of exciting things coming up as the school year starts.
Well, speaking of schools, actually, one of the stories we've got this week is a proposal from the administration, the school administration, which would limit the number of parents that can come to a given holiday party at some of the elementary schools. Overcrowding has been a real problem. Exiting in the case of an emergency becomes an issue. So what they've done is decide to limit the number of people that are able to come to those parties, and that's one of the things you can read about
Sounds
in
like
tomorrow's paper.
Sounds like they like parents being there, but they don't want it to be
Like
a
parents
hazard.
being there, but they don't want it to be hazardous. That's exactly right. And they worked with the PTA a little bit to develop this, so they had some parent input into the plan. And the school board hasn't adopted it yet, but they had a presentation at the recent school board meeting about this. The other big thing that's happening is that it looks like we might be getting someone over at the old Walmart site in town. The new economic development director, Bill Bishalani, spoke to the Chamber of Commerce last week, and one of the items that he discussed was the possibility of someone from Streetsboro moving into the old Walmart and renovating it substantially. The good news also is that the vacancy that would be created is looking like there's somebody interested in that as well. So this is not going to be a case of a business moving to another site and leaving a vacancy. It sounds like it might be filled. So
It sounds like that's really
and
big news.
There's
really
some more news in that story too, along the lines of economic development. So.
Stay tuned. Yeah, people have been waiting, I think, for a while to hear news like this about that Walmart site. That's great to hear.
Yeah, it's a good one to get filled because it's not an easy building to work in. This is, for those of you who travel on Frost Road, this may not be a huge news item for you, but there was a lot of traffic there last week.
Yeah.
And the reason for it is actually a good reason in a sense. The city's paving Frost Road, and the work is going to continue for another week. It's due to be done by August 30th. That's when the contract stipulates that it's got to be done. So there is an end in sight. That's the good news. And this
Light
is
at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. This is the first of a multi-year plan to sort of upgrade Frost Road permanently, which includes bridge work and all kinds of things in future years, which we've written about in the past. So
Great.
that's another big one.
It's a big one, and also our ever popular sports section is really heating up now because the school's starting and sports are starting. A couple of the big features this week have to do with both the boys cross country team and the girls cross country team. Bit of a preview about what's coming this season, and both those teams have their first races. Yeah, races. Meets, yes, on August 21st, the day the paper comes out. So, and more sports news will be coming in upcoming editions. It's really heating up. And the last thing I'll mention is that we have a terrific new real estate section on our website. We've partnered up with Zillow, which is a website that offers a great one-stop location online to find out everything you could possibly want to know really about local homes for sale and for rent. Price ranges, there's maps, there's pictures. Check it out. It's got a lot of information. You just go to our website, www.thegatewaynews.com, and click on real estate. And there's a story all about it in the August 21st Gateway News.